All right, guys, we're with Kay from Sensor Edge. And Sensor Edge is the thing we were talking about. It's the grip sensor. And it's going to show us the grip pressure from our right hand and left hand in our golf swing.
Yeah, if it works.
If it works. And we're going to see if I'm a pro or a schmo. And it'll just spit out the answer. We got a Callaway X-Forge 7-iron with a Sensor Edge thing in here. You might wonder, why is it wired? It has to be wired for the proper weight.
Let me connect it to you.
We are calibrating the grip. So what we're going to do is, Kay is going to hold it. I'm going to squeeze it as hard as I can. We're getting baseline numbers for what my golf grip is, what my maximum strength is. So you know, like, oh, you're at 80% maximum strength. He needs the maximum strength version of me. So that's what we're going to do first. Do you think my grip pressure in the golf swing is equivalent to a professional, someone who hooks it, slices it, or the highest handicap golfer's grip? I'm gonna say I am, I'm gonna say pro. I'm gonna go there.
3, 2, 1, 2 hands.
Squeeze.
Hard as I can.
Release.
Lead hand,
Lead hand. Release.
trail hand only.
Release. You're squeezing it light. Compared to, if you're talking about...
Oh, pros? Oh, my grip pressure?
Yeah.
I can go,
I mean, relatively.
okay. You call me a weakling.
I've seen stronger guys. Then it's more interesting because technically to produce higher speed,
You need a stronger grip.
You need to squeeze harder compared to them. But that potentially might affect your aiming, like how
Got it.
precisely you shoot it.
But if you want to hit it farther, you need a stronger grip.
You need to be able to squeeze it hard.
You need to be able to
Yes.
squeeze it.
No need to use all that force.
Right.
But to be able to control your club
Your speed,
properly.
you need to
Yeah.
be able to have more strength. So if you have a much stronger grip pressure, total strength, max strength, then you could swing it at 50% and that's still stronger than my 100%.
Let's hit the ball.
Okay. I hit it solid.
Let me tell you how it works.
Okay.
So technically, all the clubs, they calibrated to certain speed. So if speed is way lower than the threshold, they will not trigger the shot.
So I swung too slow.
Technically, yes.
This could be a problem. All right.
Yep.
We got it.
To record.
It's ready to record the next one.
Oh, do another one?
Oh yeah, whatever number you want, then we will try to see.
Oh, yeah. You tell me.
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay, we're recording.
Yep.
Oh, good. That was a good shot.
Ready to record. Ready to record.
Okay, you want to see some?
Yeah.
So red line represents your lead hand.
Lead
and
left hand,
green is your trail. And you see how your trail hand is low
Yeah.
relative to your lead.
Is that good?
It's a bit unusual.
It's too low.
It's unusual, yes.
I have an unusual right hand.
Yeah, you see here it's, okay. I need to, so you're picking after the impact technically over here.
My grip pressure comes peak
So you-
after impact.
Yeah, which is, I don't believe, good. Same way over here. So you're consistent with how you're applying force, but you are using mostly your lead hand, and you
Yeah.
are not using your trail at all. But then we can look at
Interesting.
vectors of your. So over here there is a visualization of force vectors.
Yeah.
How you're applying force by each hand. So red line, red arrow is your lead
Yeah.
hand. So it's like a cumulative. It's combined force applied by lead hand with. You see the magnitude and direction.
So you're saying I need a lot more right hand pressure throughout the swing.
No, I'm saying that you're using mostly your
Left hand.
lead hand.
Lead hand.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You swing with one hand being involved. You are not using potentially you supplementing that movement with your trail,
Yeah.
but we need to look at what side of the club you're applying force with your trail. Potentially you may be pushing it forward or maybe pulling it slightly or trying
With my
to control.
trail hand, what's it
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, because with
Okay.
different players we see different patterns, how
Yeah.
they do it. Let me ask you a simple question. Let's say you're swinging with the driver.
Yeah.
What's happening at the moment of impact? How force is being directed?
Well, I know my right hand kind of slips off a lot.
I mean, at what
Am I-
direction? Are you pushing forward or you pulling backward?
What would I pull backwards with? Like my left, like pulling. I don't do that. I'm probably pulling.
With the driver, you better do that because you want to create that whipping effect.
Oh, so you want to actually kind of pull it.
Yeah, because you want club head to travel forward,
Right.
but you want to accelerate it. So rather than using your body, like going through,
You use the
you
hands to-
you better generate force,
yeah.
and then you kind of doing this stuff. I'm lefty, so I'm doing
Yeah.
everything in mirror.
But right now, my right hand isn't doing anything.
Your right hand is
My
extremely light.
trail hand.
Extremely light.
That's why I probably get flippy through the ball and I hook a lot of shots like with my driver because my right hand is too
Let me see. one
docile. It's too
Yeah,
weak.
you're using only like your lead hand,
Mm-hmm.
you're picking at 84% of your abilities. Like that test, you squeezed.
Yeah.
So you squeezed hard, right?
Yeah.
So during the swing, your lead hand generating 84% of
Maximum power.
of your maximum power. Your trail is, at that given moment, is only 27.
Max, that's my max
So
trail
you're not
hand.
using you're not using your trail at all.
And it should be like what would be ideal.
There is no ideal.
Okay.
It's all connected. How you using ground forces, like technically how you interacting with the ground, how you pushing yourself, how you transferring your weight,
Yeah.
and then how you using your hands. So I've seen absolutely different patterns for
Okay.
different people. It's all it all works combined.
Together. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what would we do?
I would give you maybe a driver
Okay.
to see how it works, because driver is producing way
More speed.
way more clear picture.
Okay.
Because you need to use your force at maximum with
Okay.
the driver.
Let's
Doesn't mean you need to shoot like 400 yards.
no, but
Like,
let's
yeah,
put a driver and see what happens.
yeah,
All right, we have driver here. Oh, we got to calibrate, huh?
yep, same way.
When we're swinging the driver, I am going to consciously try to squeeze harder with my right hand. Can I do that? Should I do that?
I would recommend first to do maybe 2, 3, 4 shots in
Normal?
a regular way,
Okay.
so we have some kind of a benchmark.
Okay.
And then we do experiments
Okay.
if you want to. Release, lead, release, trail, release. You did it stronger.
I'm stronger this time. I gave it a little more effort this time. I think I was a little nervous last time. Now I didn't want to be called a weakling again.
I didn't know you're so sensitive.
I'm very sensitive.
Ready.
Now I get to do the experiment where I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to try to give it more right hand pressure throughout the swing.
At what moment of time?
When I get here, I'm going to start squeezing.
Okay,
He gave me that weird look like, yeah, that's wrong.
we'll see, because we're gonna do then another type
Okay.
of experiment. And now do the same,
Okay.
but start squeezing at P4.
Okay.
And one more.
So now, everything's the same. And then here, I'm going to try to pull the hands this way. That's going to be weird, but let's try it. I'm gonna try to pull harder. I'm surprised it didn't go left. I thought it would just go left.
Ready to record.
Huh. I'm like pulling that backwards. Does it look flippy?
Let's see what
We're
we
about
got.
to find out.
Yep. Technically, your trail hand is weaker than your lead hand, naturally.
Okay.
Is it true? Any injuries?
Yeah, I have a surgery there on my right wrist. So my grip would be weaker.
I see that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you use it less, because you have
yeah.
some, I don't know what would be
Injury,
the,
yeah.
like deficiencies there. So like you are not able to use it. So technically your brain is compensating that, and that's why you're using your lead hand more.
More, got it. Okay.
You're squeezing after the shot. That's what I see.
So I squeeze
you
after I hit the ball.
You're going through the impact. You're increasing pressure. You're increasing the forces you're applying with your lead hand. You're going through the impact, and then on the way to P8, you picking your with your forces being applied with your lead hand. You squeezed at this specific shot. You did it at 93% of your ability.
After I hit the ball.
Let me ask you this: what do you think the situation would be when you, because 100% was this hard. So it's at impact you're squeezing extremely hard. Are you able to control your wrist?
Probably not.
Because you're squeezing hard, right?
Yeah.
So you locked. So how you then guarantee that you square to the ball?
So if I'm squeezing too tight, my club face is set open or shut, wherever it is.
At whatever.
It won't naturally go square.
So the only way is to change your body position.
So I'm squaring up the club from my body.
Potentially, yes.
And not letting my hands just free.
We need to review how your body works then. That is one of the simple indicators what you're doing. Because if you're over squeezing, you are not able to control your wrists. Let's go to the last one. Okay. 85.
They're all the same. No matter what I try to do, they're all the same.
98. When I said let's try to squeeze it earlier. The first one out of two when you squeezed earlier, 77. So somehow you've been relaxed. And at the moment of impact, you dropped the pressure.
And that
this is what I would like to see every time.
Is you want the pressure to drop at impact.
Yes.
And stay there?
Technically, I don't care what's happening after the swing.
Okay.
Like at P8, I don't care.
But I'm squeezing tight.
But you squeezing through, so you have a graph coming up and up and up, which is technically locking your wrist. And this specific shot, I'll mark it separately for you. This is what we like to see, because when you're accelerating, you're going up.
So when I'm accelerating, I'm squeezing
so
more
you
and more.
You're going up, and then you're dropping before the moment of impact, because you need, in between P6 and P7, you need some space for working with your wrist, which you didn't do with other shots.
I got you. So squeeze.
Got it?
So I should stop. I should think, loosen up way back here, and it'll be here maybe.
But you see, your lead and trail, they work simultaneously, like they work together.
Yeah.
This is a good thing. You want to see graph of one of the pros?
Sure. Oh boy. All right. So we're gonna look at.
We can't say names.
Okay.
All right.
No names.
Just in case. Yeah. Okay. You know this guy for sure. Right?
Oh yeah, I know who he is.
Okay.
He's top 10 player in the world.
So this is his graph. You see how obvious?
Oh yeah. I mean, he dips. Where's impact?
That red line over here.
Oh, and then he gets lower after impact.
Yep.
He's constantly getting lighter.
Because technically he dropped the club, so he let it go. But he not only let it go, but he also pulled it back a bit, because he wants to create that whip.
Right. I got it. Okay.
You see?
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna feel. I mean, feel and real are always different. So I'm gonna feel like, you know, we're doing the thing, tight up here. As soon as I transition, I'm like letting go. I'm gonna like let go.
Try to
The
let it
club
go.
might stay there.
Try to let it go at P5. Most
P5.
probably
It was right around here.
you'll have it loosen at P6, and then you go through P7. Then you just need to
Okay.
kind of pick it up later on.
All right. Like you're gonna say I should be on tour, and it might be not a golf tour after the swing.
He's sensitive.
Do you think we did it and got a pro level? I don't have a pro level grip pressure. I'm a schmo, but I might be close now. Let's see it. This is it. Oh, it changed. Pattern change. He said.
You tried. Yes.
He
at
said I
least.
tried.
No. It's
Pretty
it's
passive
it's
aggressive
lighter.
on me.
It's way less consistent. You
Oh.
from shot to shot you have different
Everything's different.
everything. Yeah. So
Don't mess with it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So this was our first run
Yeah.
in live fashion with Sensor Edge, and I think the good news is like if there's injuries and stuff, and you figure out a way to make good
yeah.
contact, then great. It's like stick with it. But there's always something like I'm like, okay, I can tinker with things here and there, and over time see how my body reacts to it and see if it helps.
Yeah.
Sensor Edge. We'll have more training, like drills and stuff you can do to help improve your grip, pressure. Just
Yes,
as
that's-
I go through these things, I'll share them with you guys. Good luck. See ya. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.